Yo, yeah, I can hear you. You too, man. You're home.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away, and we're underway from Philadelphia. Return starts at the 3. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Here's the handoff. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
Ready up.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Cut.
Another carry for it. There he goes on the right side. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Dropped for the 1st down he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw.
Okay.
So that's going to bring up 4th down. We talked about it earlier. Brock losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Ball taken in at the 36. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 42.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Come on, set, ready, ready.
Now a give running right. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front Bronc. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
As his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative in this guy is.
And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready. Red, 38. Set.
Throwing off the play fake. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 13-0 lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier,
Who'd you get N'Kobe Dean from?
Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available?
Yeah.
Because if it is,
I didn't see him.
big plays can follow.
Well, yeah, I know that, but actually, I think he's a Raider now. But
he fields it from the 8.
but when we were doing like our trades and stuff, I didn't see him.
Beyond that 25-yard line. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And the hit helped set him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every
What'd
opportunity
you say?
to playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Denver.
Fight, 97. Set.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock. Well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. All right, Denver getting everybody rally set. So they've got 1st and 10.
Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Broncos parlay the interception into points.
Kate, to put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away.
Yo, just, I'm going to turn on shoot clock whenever I'm on offense, just a heads up.
And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
I said I'm going to turn on shoot clock whenever I'm on offense.
Eagles getting ready.
Don't.
Here comes 1st and 10.
Matt.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's a screen.
All right, bro.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, I just don't want to be big.
Everybody else around you, not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. You just want to gain some confidence.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
1st down from the 42.
No touch set. 180.
Design keeper here for Hurts. A lot of space ahead.
What the fuck?
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. So 20 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Not 1st down. Hurts. Knocked away. That's going to be incomplete. Defender there. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. The pressure's there, and he closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. It's an early runaway. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. And facing 4th down, they're leaving the offense out there. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos come up with a turnover and hold strong on 4th down. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. You see that line?
No, how's that one? Yeah. Works the sideline inside the 35. All the way, touchdown Denver! pass on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a
What
good spot
playbook
here
do you
as they
use on
come up to the
offense?
line, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Escapes the pocket.
Oh, good dish.
He's back. Here's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play.
Yeah.
And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Yeah. That's why I drafted, like, I got Nick Singleton, but that's why I drafted
Here's Hurts.
running back too, just
Hauled
to,
in by Hunt on the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's not a big completion on a stat
Don't-
sheet, but that's a big
don't you have a
contested,
Mod Hardy?
called a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
keep him,
Here's
bro.
Hurts.
And he's on a rookie deal, you know what I mean?
To him before he can get that pass
That would help
away.
your
So he
contract
goes
shit.
down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
Like, I wouldn't trade for guys that are gonna be up on their contracts. You know what I mean? If anything, I would trade
Third and long
for
for him
younger.
here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Trying on 4th down. Here's
Mhm.
Hurts.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's incomplete.
So,
They
and
take
also,
over
like,
the
we
first
keep,
down.
like, something
They
I
come up
learned,
empty. That's gonna be a turnover on downs.
like, especially, like, since I've been, because last year I played with Nico, right? He was a rookie. And, like, before, because the season, our first season, I was the Bills, and I had Josh Allen. So, like, I could just do whatever the fuck I wanted.
Through the defense he goes.
Uh,
It's a pick of 33 yards. And
So
it's gonna
I
be
could
first
just,
down 10.
like, I did literally whatever I wanted with Josh Allen. So, like, it was, but,
Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
And they just showed up on that one.
wait, you're from Buffalo, bro?
You always want to finish drives.
Yo, Saint, what part?
The important thing is they end in some kind of points. And that's mission accomplished there.
The kicking
Yeah,
unit on
okay,
now for the
okay.
Broncos, and they're ready
Yo, you
to
know where
send it
Lockport
away.
is?
Starting from the 5.
Yeah, that's where I live.
Pretty solid field
Oh,
position
cool.
starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, nice meeting you too.
Philadelphia settled and ready.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, that's why I picked the Bills,
Hurts
obviously.
now from the gun.
And
Rolling left, buying some time. He's
um,
running with it.
but yeah, you just gotta play to your quarterback strengths. Like, obviously, like with Jalen Hurts, he doesn't have a deep ball. You know what I mean? So, like, you gotta, like, honestly, so if I were you, I would try. I know Jets uses it now too. It's the Bears,
Handoff on 2nd and short.
but that's the one I was using. But now I use I've been using my last couple of games. I use the Cowboys. But the Bears is really like,
they can put some yards together and move those
yeah,
chains.
the
First down, a run with Barkley.
the
And they're all the way across
the
midfield.
Bears offense is also based off a lot of play
It's a
action
gain of
too.
11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know what I mean? So that would,
Eagles first down.
Changing
yeah,
things
so that
up
would
here.
help you a lot.
Setting up the running back screen. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Yeah, like combo your routes.
First and 10 at the
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's
That was a
caught
good.
by
You
A.J.
got it right
Brown.
there.
And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, it looks like the 27 on that completion. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard.
Throwing here, Hurts. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's short of the first after a moment
down.
gained. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment.
Yeah, so you just, and like, you just gotta have an identity. Like, you gotta live or die by it. You know what I mean?
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Uh-huh.
180, 180.
The first carry now, Brashard Smith.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And he's tackled with the first
But, like,
down
he's not
yardage.
bad, though. You gotta just,
That's a run that
like,
will take the result in the NFL every
you just
time.
gotta figure
Nice
out
play,
his, like,
solid
strength,
game,
like,
but it's
his
also a run that
pressing
you
he's
know,
good at.
and
You know what I
may
mean?
come back to, because if you
Like,
went
he's
that
not gonna be
close
a,
to
he's not
breaking
gonna be a
off an explosive
gunslinger,
run,
but,
you really break
you know what I mean?
bounds
He's got
the
managed a
defense.
game.
Working inside the red zone.
Probably.
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles chop some of the lead off before the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights.
Isn't he a
The Eagles
superstar?
take 7 points off the deficit.
Yeah, so you just, like, his abilities, like, you got to put on, like, quick draw and
Elliott's
shit
all
like
set
that.
for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5.
Not quick draw, no.
He stopped on the run back of the 27.
I think, yeah, you're thinking of gunslinger. But yeah, you could throw on quick draw, like, stuff like that.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Escapes the defender. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives
Same, dude.
everybody
No, my
a
run
little
deep,
bit
like,
more bounce offensively
is so
because you
bad.
also know you can set the table for more.
Catch made over the middle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't
No
get anything out of
way.
that carry. Stop for no gain.
Damn,
Hey, that's a run
Coleman,
that's home
bro.
on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on,
I
it'll largely
hope
be
not.
because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Would you give up?
It's incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yeah.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah. It's because he's 32.
Here we go. Set, huh?
Throw here, 3rd down. Buys time to
Uh-huh.
the right. He's going to run for it.
Yeah, dude, just rip offline. You know what I mean?
Well, once a
Bruce
play breaks
Sternum
down,
cannot
just
return
a
for this game.
little
It's alright. He won't be out
just a
next week,
little
though.
bit
That's
of
all
room,
that
just
matters.
a little bit of air in the pocket. He found
As
one
long
of
as
those
it's
two.
not like a...
Defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
A 57-yard attempt.
And get all of it there, and he did. Big lead gets a
Oh,
little
you
bit
good,
larger
bro.
Bronc before halftime.
My life experience has
bro.
taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs. And he just got it done.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Did you just get Madden?
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I get that.
They'll start this one out with Barkley.
Yeah, you gotta go in with, like, a plan, I
Before they bring him
guess.
down.
You know, Kate, that might
With,
be a
like,
little
at
bit of a
least the,
disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were
like,
after
in this league.
offensively to
And
get
also,
this
like,
drive moving.
I will say, like, we got a lot of good users and shit.
All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down, Hurts. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch. They wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Moving right, airs it out to... He's got it inside the 10! And he's out of bounds.
What?
What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So not just the yardage block, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the direction, but not the distance. It falls just short. So we're through 2
I was a
quarters
little
now.
short
Still
on
a
the
half
meter.
of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know if it would have made it. I mean, I would have needed to get like 3 full yards. So
The kicking unit
He'll
on now for the
probably get
Broncos,
60.
and they're ready to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. Hits his running back. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
The play fake now Hurts to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Takes this in at the 25. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 30.
I'm good to resume. You're good. You're good. Yeah.
For 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
Toss now to the short side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressive. Each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often.
Yeah, like getting your favorites and stuff.
Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Blue 32. Set.
He'll work against the blitz. Dumped off to his running back. Up the sideline to the 45. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense. In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
He got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Like, I don't
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
I don't feel like dealing with everyone from, you know what I mean?
Barkley trying this up the gut. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
And I don't want to get there.
13 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Like, you're just trying to learn, you know what I mean? There's no reason to sit here and pile
This goes across midfield into Broncos territory. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Great.
Now Hurts.
Oh.
This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
1st down throwing for Hurts. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
No, they get him yet again. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense.
Oh, man, he's in the clear. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Just go with it. Because I seen you hesitate, like you went for it, and then you
This is
just
3rd and
hesitated.
5.
You just gotta take it.
Down. Set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
Shit, why don't you just pick up Sam Darnold? See how he plays.
To create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the
Yeah,
sticks.
he was in free agency
Really create some
when I
indecision
looked
now defensively.
before the game.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole
Yeah, it
in
wouldn't
defense,
hurt
move
you.
the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in the defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
It's complete. This is Angluka. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game.
Yeah.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. It's a design boot. Nice hit, Hurts fumbles. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. All right, so they retain possession, but they're going backwards, Brock, after they put it on the ground.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
It's no good, and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
On the double.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready.
There's a dive up the middle. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Set. Ready.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
I subbed out. I subbed out Nick Singleton.
30. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming.
Yeah, I took him
And
out.
he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Yeah, I just don't want to get hurt.
I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So first down from the 41.
Well, you could put one at like, so obviously you have your starter who's in most of the time, but then you'll have like your third down running back, and like so like the third down back will be in on like some pass plays, and or like some like formations, and then like you have your power back, so like you could put a different running back at power back.
Seeing multiple moves ahead of time.
You know what I mean, type
He knows
thing,
who's going to
so.
attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
They'll go
from the gun with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
No touch that. 180. No touch.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him
Other
out.
pass return there.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The Eagles putting up points in a game decided.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles cut into the lead by another point. Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Yeah. Well, also that changes with like your coach strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like you can put stuff like I have one where it's I have +7 medium, +7 deep, +7 like you know.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set. All right.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Will be a yard at most there, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready.
Back to the well again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Broncos moments away from their 4th win of the year. Throwing off the play fake. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback. Complete. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Blown back into the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he hits the deck after setting him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2.
Good game there.
Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser use stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
What'd you say?
Goes right out of here with a win on the road. And this thing of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we